Let me start off by saying that Zhang Liang is hard as hell, especially for a first boss in a game. So much so that it's going to put off a lot of people that are playing a Souls-like for the very first time. What's going on, guys? You're here with Gameranx Supreme, and today we're going to run through the first boss, Zhang Liang, tips and a general guide on how you should go about beating him. First off, before we even fight Zhang Liang, you're going to want to make sure your morale is at level 10. Anything lower, and you're going to put yourself at a disadvantage, as Zhang Liang's morale is also at level 10. To increase your morale, make sure you've gotten all battle flags beforehand in the starting area. If you're not sure about morale, then I can go over this in a follow-up video. Secondly, I do recommend getting the spell Enhanced Defense, as this reduces incoming damage, and with Zhang Liang, you're going to want all the help you can get. Now, let's get to the fight. The boss fight is in two stages. The first stage is in his human form, and the main thing you're going to want to be doing is parrying. This reduces his spirit gauge faster, while also boosting your own, allowing you to swarm him with spirit attacks and martial arts, which then open him up to fatal strikes. In between parrying his moves, he can be a bit slow to follow up with another attack. This is where you can spam him with normal attacks and possibly even get him into a stun lock, especially if he's in a corner, allowing you to continuously build your spirit gauge. If you're unsure about spamming him, then don't worry and let Zhang Liang come to you and parry when needed. His attacks are mostly well telegraphed, as he has a bit of a wind up with most of them. He has two critical attacks in phase 1, one where he'll swing his weapon behind his back, and the other dragging it along the ground. You'll know when this is coming, as he'll glow red. You'll want to focus on parrying these, as this will reduce his spirit gauge the most, and will leave him open to a fatal attack. One thing to note is there is always a slight pause during his wind up, so make sure not to panic parry or you'll miss the shot. After a few goes, you'll get the timing. Rinse and repeat for this first phase. Second phase, Zhang Liang will become possessed and have a demonic arm with a long reach. Here you'll want to stay about mid-range and let him swing at you. The main attack you want to look out for is when he extends his arm. This is the main attack you want to deflect, as this is heavily telegraphed, and when deflected will do the most damage and cause him to be staggered. Another thing is, don't keep too much of a distance, as he will summon a line of rocks if you're too far away. Being too close to a second phase can be quite overwhelming, as his sweeps can be quite hard to keep track of, with varying timings, so I recommend keeping a medium distance. After about 2 parries of his long arm attack, this should reduce his health to about halfway. At this point, you can end the fight immediately by summoning the Divine Beast. Congratulations, you've beat Zhang Liang. This is definitely one of the hardest first bosses I've seen in a while. What did you think of this boss? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe for more Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. Thanks guys, you've been watching Gameranx Supreme.